Beautiful day for that. It was a little warm though, Kristen.
Yeah, it was hot today. We had a high of 97, but St. George hit 108. That's our hottest day yet this year. So there's heat alerts down in southern Utah. Extreme dangerous heat again tomorrow, and then we add wind to that on Tuesday. So the fire danger is really going to escalate there too. But let's talk about the good stuff. A beautiful sunset happening this weekend. This was up in Park City. You can see those beautiful colors and the clouds there, and then a view from the Great Salt Lake. And here, this view is tough to even find a cloud in the sky. It was gorgeous. Thanks to Paul for sending in that photo, getting a little glow of color there after the sun goes down. The sun's going down earlier and earlier, and it's starting to set now before 9 p.m. So here we are. We're making our way through the month of July. Skies are mainly clear out there. We had a couple of pop-up showers here. These are dissolving before they even hit the ground. They're just evaporating. So no wetting rains for us, which we really need. Our drought continues. We have severe and moderate drought across the whole state of Utah right now. But July's a tough month for that. So here we are with high pressure building in. This is typical for this time of the year. And as it does build in, that's going to crank up those numbers even more for the next couple of days. You can see some showers back to the east. We could see things switch up a bit to get some moisture coming in from the south to help bring in some shower and thunderstorm chances for the end of the week. But even those look a little bit spotty at this point. I'll show you what I mean. Tomorrow, we don't have any storms in the forecast, just hot, very dry. Tuesday, there's a chance we could get some storms going in our mountains. This is going to be a tricky day. We have those southwest winds starting to crank across southern Utah. We have highs again close to 108 in St. George, and then we could have lightning strikes in and around these areas that see the storm. So fire danger going way up. Fire weather watches are already in effect, likely upgraded to warnings by the time we get to Tuesday. And then we get to the end of the week. This is Thursday, and where we may see an isolated shower or storm in our mountains. There's not a whole lot happening, but you can see this low pressure system here trying to push some moisture up. And so Arizona, New Mexico getting it on Thursday. By Friday, we could start to see southern Utah mountains getting a few thunderstorms going. And on Saturday, we'll continue to see that moisture come in to bring in a few more mountain storms across northern Utah. Not super impressed with this amount of moisture, not enough to even put in rain for valleys, but our mountains at least could get a chance to get some rain going again for the end of the week and next weekend. Temperatures are still really warm. It's 85 in Salt Lake, Provo 84. St. George are still 99 right now, mid-80s in Moab, and we're at 69 in Evanston. Your wind gust forecast for tomorrow, the winds really shouldn't be too much of an issue. Occasionally we could see some gusts between 20 and 25 miles an hour in northern Utah and up towards 20 miles an hour down south. But Tuesday is when those really get going, and this is when we could see gusts between 30 and 40 miles an hour to the southwest, and still not too bad in northern Utah, but that southwest wind is just going to be killer for that fire danger. So please keep that in mind as we head through these really hot days. Temperatures in the upper 90s in Nephi, mid 90s as you head south back to the upper 90s in Cedar City, 110 tomorrow in St. George, 104 in Moab. Your 7-day forecast for St. George, 108 and windy Tuesday, high fire danger, but it does cool off Thursday, Friday, partly to even mostly cloudy skies with mountain storms, and then low triple digits next weekend. That'll feel better. Mid to upper 90s in northern Utah, 100 in Spanish Fork though, 98 in Salt Lake, 97 Sandy, and Park City in the upper 80s. Here's your 7-day forecast for the Wasatch Front. And, you know, we're going to see another triple-digit day here, but then we see the temps drop after that, which is nice. So it's not going to be this whole setup of, you know, a number of days in a row of triple-digit heat. We're in the low to mid-90s after that. The one thing that will be a little bit iffy is the temperatures at night. Low 70s. It was so nice when we had those mid-60s.
Oh, yeah,
it really helped cool
I actually
things
opened
down.
up the windows a little bit at night, and it was like nice.
It's going to be tougher to do that. More nights next
All
week.
right. Thanks a lot, Kristen.